Imagine you're a gardener tending to your most precious plants. You carefully water each seed, make sure they get the right amount of sunlight, and protect them from anything that could stunt their growth. You know that without your care and attention, those seeds won't flourish. In the same way, if you want to receive abundance, love, and success from the universe, you need to nurture your desires just like those plants. Today, I'm sharing 25 powerful lessons that have helped countless people unlock the secrets of the universe and manifest the life they've always dreamed of. By the end of this video, you'll have all the tools you need to start creating your own reality. Get ready to cultivate your dreams. Lesson 1. Letting go of bad energy. Negative emotions like anger, resentment, and fear act like heavy weights that hold you back from reaching your goals. Imagine trying to drive a car with the brakes on. That's what these emotions do to your ability to attract what you want. Holding on to bad energy keeps you stuck in the past and blocks the positive things the universe is trying to send your way. To let go of this bad energy, start by identifying what's bothering you. Are you holding a grudge against someone? Are you afraid of failure? Once you know what it is, practice forgiveness, not just towards others, but also towards yourself. Forgiveness doesn't mean you forget or accept what happened. It simply means you're choosing to release the hold it has on you. Letting go can be as simple as taking a deep breath and saying, "I release this feeling. It no longer controls me." Use tools like journaling, meditation, or even talking to a friend to express your feelings and let them go. By releasing these emotions, you're making room for positive energy to flow into your life, attracting new opportunities, better relationships, and overall happiness. Remember, you can't fill a cup that's already full. Empty out the negative to make space for the positive. Lesson 2. Understanding how plenty. The universe is like an endless ocean of possibilities, full of opportunities, love, success, and abundance. Many people think there's a limited amount of good things, like money, success, or happiness, and that if someone else gets it, there's less left for them. But that's not true. The universe doesn't run out. It's constantly creating more of everything. Think of it like a giant buffet that never runs out of food. Just because someone else takes a plate of their favorite dish doesn't mean there's less for you. There's always enough for everyone. When you believe that the universe has plenty, you open yourself up to receive more. You stop comparing yourself to others and start focusing on your own journey. To tap into this abundance, start shifting your mindset from "there's not enough" to "there's more than enough." When you catch yourself thinking thoughts like "I'll never have enough money" or "there aren't enough opportunities," remind yourself that the universe is limitless. Practice saying affirmations like, "The universe provides me with endless opportunities," or "There is more than enough for everyone, including me." By believing in abundance, you begin to attract more of it into your life. You become more open to opportunities, more willing to take risks, and more confident in your path. Remember, the universe has an infinite supply. It's up to you to believe in it and reach out to take what's yours. Lesson 3. Seeing what you want. Visualization is like daydreaming with a purpose. It's one of the most powerful tools you can use to manifest your desires because it helps your mind create a clear picture of what you want. Imagine your goals in vivid detail. See them as if they've already happened. The clearer you can see your dreams, the more real they become to your mind, and the more likely you are to achieve them. To start, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and imagine your goal. If it's a new job, picture yourself in the office, doing the work you love. See the details: the desk, your co-workers, and even how you feel, happy, confident, and successful. If it's a new home, imagine walking through it, touching the walls, and seeing all the little details that make it perfect for you. Feel the emotions that come with having what you want. Emotion is key because it sends a powerful signal to your brain and the universe that you're serious about your desires. Feel the excitement, the joy, and the satisfaction of achieving your goal. The more you can connect with these feelings, the stronger your attraction power becomes. Make visualization a daily habit. Spend just 5 to 10 minutes each day seeing what you want. You can do this in the morning to set the tone for your day, or at night to program your mind as you sleep. The more you practice, the clearer and more powerful your vision will become. Lesson 4. Being mindful. Every day. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment, paying attention to what you're doing, thinking and feeling without getting distracted by the past or worrying about the future. It's about noticing the little details of your day and living each moment intentionally. When you practice mindfulness, you gain control over your thoughts and emotions, which helps you make better decisions and stay aligned with your goals. Imagine your mind as a TV with many channels playing at once. Mindfulness helps you tune into the right channel, your current moment, so you're not overwhelmed by everything else going on. When you're mindful, you become more aware of your thoughts and can catch yourself when negative or unhelpful thoughts creep in. Instead of reacting automatically, you can choose how to respond in a way that serves your goals. Start by incorporating small moments of mindfulness into your daily routine. When you eat, really taste your food. When you're walking, notice the feel of your feet on the ground. Practice mindful breathing. Take a few deep breaths, paying attention to how the air feels as it enters and leaves your body. These little acts of mindfulness help ground you in the present. Mindfulness also helps you stay focused on your desires. By being present, you're less likely to be distracted by fears, doubts, or negative influences. It keeps you centered, calm, and in tune with what really matters. The more mindful you are, the more you'll notice opportunities, inspirations, and signs from the universe that are guiding you toward your goals. Lesson 5. How important it is to think positively. Positive thinking is like having a superpower that can change your life. Your thoughts are like magnets. They attract experiences that match the energy of what you're thinking. If you constantly think negatively, you'll attract negative situations. But when you think positively, you invite good things into your life. It's not just about being happy all the time. It's about choosing to focus on the good, even when things aren't perfect. Start by paying attention to your inner dialogue, the things you say to yourself in your mind. If you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," pause and change the thought to something positive like, "I can handle this," or "I am capable." This simple shift can change how you feel and how you approach challenges. Positive thinking also helps you see opportunities instead of obstacles. For example, if something doesn't go your way, instead of thinking, "This is a disaster," you can reframe it as, "This is a learning opportunity." By seeing the silver lining, you keep your energy high and stay open to new possibilities. It's okay to have bad days, but don't let them define your mindset. Practice gratitude daily by listing things you're thankful for, no matter how small. Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who lift you up. Consume uplifting content, and engage in activities that make you feel good. Remember, positive thinking isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing how you respond to it. The more you train your mind to think positively, the more you align yourself with the life you want to create. Lesson 6. Developing a thankful attitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to attract more good things into your life. When you focus on what you already have and appreciate it, you send a message to the universe that you're open to receiving even more. It's like saying thank you in advance for the blessings you want. Gratitude shifts your mindset from a place of lack, thinking about what you don't have, to a place of abundance, where you see and appreciate all the good around you. Start your day with a simple gratitude practice. Before you get out of bed, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. It can be as simple as appreciating the sunshine, your morning coffee, or the comfort of your bed. The more specific you are, the more powerful the feeling of gratitude becomes. Throughout your day, make it a habit to notice and appreciate the little things: someone holding the door open for you, a kind word from a friend, or a moment of peace during a busy day. When something good happens, no matter how small, take a moment to acknowledge it and say, "Thank you." This simple act keeps your focus on the positive and attracts more of the same. Gratitude also helps you during challenging times. When things aren't going well, it's easy to get caught up in negative thinking. Instead, try to find something to be grateful for, even in tough situations. This doesn't mean ignoring your problems. It means finding strength and perspective in the good that still exists. By developing a thankful attitude, you create a positive cycle where the more you appreciate, the more you receive. Gratitude isn't just a feeling. It's a way of life that keeps your heart open and your mind focused on what truly matters. Lesson 7. What the law of attraction really means. The law of attraction is a simple yet powerful principle. You attract what you focus on. Think of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs as magnets that draw similar energies and experiences into your life. If you constantly think about problems, you attract more challenges. But when you focus on what you want, like success, happiness, or love, you pull those things toward you. The law of attraction is always at work, whether you realize it or not. It doesn't judge your thoughts as good or bad. It simply responds to the energy you put out. For example, if you wake up feeling stressed and keep thinking about how difficult your day will be, you'll likely experience more stress throughout the day. On the other hand, if you start your day with positive intentions, like "today will be productive and fulfilling," you set the tone for a better day. To use the law of attraction effectively, start by setting clear intentions. Be specific about what you want, whether it's a new job, better health, or a loving relationship. Next, align your actions, thoughts, and feelings with those desires. This means thinking positively, taking steps toward your goals, and feeling as if your desires are already yours. It's also important to watch your language. Avoid phrases like, "I don't want to be broke," or "I hope I don't fail," because these focus on the negative. Instead, rephrase your thoughts to focus on what you do want, like "I'm attracting wealth," or "I'm capable of success." Remember, the law of attraction is not magic. It's a process of aligning your energy with your desires. It requires belief, action, and consistency. The more you focus on what you want instead of what you don't, the more you'll start seeing evidence of it in your life. 8. Making your goals clear. Having clear goals is like having a map that guides you toward your destination. If you don't know exactly what you want, it's easy to get lost or sidetracked. Vague goals lead to vague results, so it's crucial to be specific about what you're aiming for. Think of your goals as a GPS system. The clearer your destination, the easier it is to find the best route to get there. Start by writing down your goals in detail. Don't just say, "I want to be successful," or "I want more money." Instead, be specific. I want to earn $5,000 a month from my business by the end of the year, or I want to improve my fitness by exercising 3 times a week and eating healthier. The more detailed you are, the more real and achievable your goals become. Break your big goals into smaller, manageable steps. This makes them less overwhelming and gives you a clear plan of action. For example, if your goal is to start a new business, your smaller steps could be researching your market, creating a business plan, and setting up a website. Each step moves you closer to your main goal. It's also important to set deadlines for your goals. A goal without a timeline is just a wish. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and keep you focused. Be realistic, but also push yourself. If you miss a deadline, don't get discouraged. Adjust your timeline and keep moving forward. Review your goals regularly to keep them fresh in your mind. This helps you stay motivated and on track. If your goals change over time, that's okay. Adjust them as needed to reflect where you are and where you want to go. Lesson 9. What meditation can do for you. Meditation is like a reset button for your mind and soul. It's a simple practice that helps you slow down, quiet your thoughts, and connect with your inner self. When you meditate, you create space to listen to your intuition and the guidance the universe has for you. Meditation isn't just sitting in silence. It's a powerful tool that helps you manage stress, gain clarity, and align your energy with your goals. Meditation works by calming the noise in your mind. We're often overwhelmed by a constant stream of thoughts, worries about the future, regrets about the past, or daily stresses. This mental clutter can block you from receiving new ideas, opportunities, and insights. When you meditate, you clear out this clutter, making room for inspiration and guidance. You don't need to meditate for hours to see benefits. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. Start by finding a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly, and let go of any tension. If your mind starts to wander, and it will, that's okay. Gently bring your focus back to your breathing. There are many ways to meditate, so find what works best for you. You can try guided meditations where someone talks you through the process, or use soothing music or nature sounds to help you relax. You can also meditate by repeating a mantra, a positive word or phrase that helps you stay focused, like "I am at peace" or "I am attracting abundance." Regular meditation helps you become more mindful and aware of your thoughts, allowing you to make intentional choices rather than reacting to life on autopilot. It helps you reduce stress, boost creativity, and stay calm in the face of challenges, making it easier to keep your energy in alignment with your desires. Lesson 10. Developing an open mind. An open mind is like a window that lets in fresh air, new ideas, and endless possibilities. It's about being willing to see things differently, explore new paths, and accept that there's always more to learn. When you have an open mind, you're not confined by rigid beliefs or stuck in old habits. You become adaptable, curious, and more receptive to opportunities that can change your life for the better. Having an open mind doesn't mean you have to agree with everything or abandon your values. It means being willing to listen, consider other perspectives, and challenge your own assumptions. Often, we get so attached to our way of thinking that we miss out on valuable insights and growth. For example, if you believe there's only one way to succeed, you might overlook other paths that could be just as fulfilling or even better suited to you. To develop an open mind, start by questioning your automatic thoughts and beliefs. Ask yourself, why do I think this way? Or is there another way to see this? For instance, if you find yourself thinking, I can't do this because I've never done it before, challenge that thought. Consider how many successful people started without any experience and still achieved great things. Openness starts with being aware of your limiting beliefs and being willing to change them. Expose yourself to new ideas by reading different books, watching documentaries, or talking to people with diverse backgrounds. The more you expose yourself to new information, the more flexible your thinking becomes. For example, reading about someone who overcame great obstacles can inspire you to tackle your own challenges with a fresh perspective, or learning about a different culture can open your eyes to new ways of solving problems or living your life. Another key to having an open mind is letting go of the need to always be right. This doesn't mean abandoning your opinions, but rather accepting that others may have equally valid perspectives. Practice active listening, truly hearing what others are saying without immediately jumping in with your own point of view. This helps you see the world through different lenses and opens the door to new understanding. Being open-minded also involves embracing change and uncertainty. Life is constantly evolving, and what works today may not work tomorrow. Instead of resisting change, try to see it as an opportunity for growth. For instance, if a job opportunity falls through, instead of feeling defeated, consider that it might be pushing you towards something better. An open mind helps you stay flexible and resilient in the face of life's ups and downs. Having an open mind also means being open to feedback, both positive and constructive. Feedback can be uncomfortable, especially when it challenges our sense of self or our actions. However, instead of seeing it as criticism, view it as an opportunity to learn and improve. For example, if a friend points out a habit that might be holding you back, instead of getting defensive, thank them and consider how you can use their insight to grow. Remember that an open mind is a continual practice. It's not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about being willing to evolve, adapt, and expand your understanding of the world around you. Keep reminding yourself that every day is a chance to learn something new, and that staying open to life's lessons will lead you closer to your goals. Lesson 11. Why patience is important. Patience is more than just waiting. It's about trusting the process and believing that everything will unfold in its own time. In a world where we're used to instant gratification, patience often feels like a forgotten art. However, when it comes to manifesting your desires, patience is crucial. It allows you to remain calm, stay focused, and keep your faith strong, even when things aren't happening as quickly as you'd like. Imagine planting a seed in your garden. You wouldn't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You water it, give it sunlight, and trust that, in time, it will sprout. Your dreams work the same way. Sometimes the universe needs time to align the right circumstances, people, and opportunities to make your desires a reality. If you're constantly feeling impatient, you might miss these subtle shifts, or worse, give up right before the breakthrough. Patience helps you deal with setbacks and delays with grace. When things aren't going according to plan, impatience can make you feel frustrated, anxious, or even defeated. But patience allows you to see these moments as part of the journey rather than roadblocks. For example, if a job offer falls through, patience helps you understand that it might not have been the right fit and that a better opportunity is on the way. It's about seeing the bigger picture and not getting lost in temporary disappointments. Cultivating patience also strengthens your resilience. The road to achieving your goals is rarely a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. Patience gives you the endurance to keep going, even when progress seems slow. It teaches you to appreciate the small steps and recognize that each effort, no matter how minor, is moving you closer to your goal. One of the best ways to build patience is through mindfulness and being present in the moment. Often, impatience arises when we're too focused on the future, worrying about what's to come or trying to rush the outcome. By practicing mindfulness, you train yourself to be fully engaged in what you're doing right now, finding peace in the process rather than fixating on the end result. For example, if you're working toward a fitness goal, enjoy each workout as an achievement rather than stressing about reaching your final target. Another key aspect of patience is letting go of the need to control everything. Sometimes we feel like we have to make everything happen on our timeline, but this creates unnecessary stress and anxiety. Instead, trust that the universe has its own perfect timing. For example, if you're manifesting a new relationship, being patient means not forcing connections or settling just to feel like you're moving forward. Trust that the right person will come into your life when both of you are truly ready. Patience also involves self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself if things aren't happening as fast as you'd like. It's easy to become self-critical, thinking you're not doing enough or that you're failing. Instead, remind yourself that progress is still progress, no matter how small. Celebrate the little victories along the way. They're the building blocks of your larger success. Keep your faith strong. Patience is deeply connected to believing in the process. When you trust that things will happen at the right time, you release the pressure to force outcomes and allow life to flow naturally. The more you practice patience, the more you align yourself with the rhythm of the universe, creating a smoother, more fulfilling path to your dreams. Lesson 12. Getting your energy in sync with the world. Aligning your energy with the world around you is like tuning into the right frequency on a radio. You start to connect with the opportunities, people, and experiences that match your desires. Everything in the universe is made of energy, including your thoughts, emotions, and actions. When your energy is out of sync, you might feel stuck, frustrated, or disconnected from your goals. But when you align your energy, you create harmony between yourself and the world, making it easier to manifest what you want. Think of your energy as a vibration that you send out into the universe. If you're constantly stressed, anxious, or negative, you're broadcasting a low frequency that attracts similar experiences back to you. On the other hand, if you're positive, grateful, and focused, your energy is at a higher frequency, drawing in good things. To get your energy in sync with the world, it's important to become aware of how you're feeling and actively work to raise your vibration. Start by taking care of your physical body, as it directly impacts your energy. Eat nutritious foods, drink plenty of water, and get enough sleep. Physical activity, like walking, yoga, or any exercise you enjoy, helps release stagnant energy and boosts your mood. When your body feels good, your mind follows, creating a positive energy flow that aligns you with your surroundings. It's amazing how a simple morning stretch or a walk in nature can shift your entire outlook for the day. Next, pay attention to your environment. The spaces you spend time in can either uplift or drain your energy. Keep your living and workspaces clean, organized, and filled with things that inspire you. Open windows to let in fresh air and natural light. Add plants to connect with nature, or play calming music that makes you feel good. Your environment should be a reflection of the energy you want to cultivate in your life. Another key to aligning your energy is managing your emotions. Negative emotions like anger, jealousy, or fear can lower your vibration and create resistance to the things you want. It's natural to feel these emotions sometimes, but don't let them control you. Acknowledge them, express them in healthy ways, and then let them go. For example, journaling your thoughts, talking to a friend, or simply taking deep breaths can help you release negative energy and return to a balanced state. Your thoughts are powerful influencers of your energy, so be mindful of what you think about. Notice when you're stuck in a negative thought pattern, such as worrying about the future or replaying past mistakes. Interrupt these thoughts by focusing on something positive or repeating affirmations like, "I am in sync with the flow of the universe," or "I am attracting positive energy." The more you practice positive thinking, the easier it becomes to stay in a high-energy state. Spending time in nature is another effective way to align your energy. Nature has a calming and grounding effect that helps you reconnect with the Earth's natural rhythms. Whether it's a walk in the park, sitting by the ocean, or simply standing barefoot on grass, these moments help you reset and recharge. Nature reminds us of the effortless flow of life and helps us tune into that same flow within ourselves. Meditation, as mentioned in an earlier lesson, is also a powerful tool for syncing your energy with the world. Through meditation, you can quiet your mind, clear away negative thoughts, and focus on the present moment. Even a few minutes of deep breathing or quiet reflection can help you feel more centered and aligned. Visualization exercises during meditation can also help you see yourself in harmony with your goals and desires, further aligning your energy. It's also important to surround yourself with positive people who lift you up. The energy of those around you greatly influences your own. Spend time with people who inspire, support, and encourage you, and distance yourself from those who drain your energy or bring negativity. This doesn't mean you have to cut ties completely, but it's okay to set boundaries to protect your own energy. Practice gratitude daily. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, raising your vibration and aligning you with the positive flow of the universe. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small. This simple practice keeps your energy aligned with abundance and opens you up to receiving more. Lesson 13. When to trust the universe's timing. Trusting the universe's timing means believing that everything happens exactly when it's supposed to, even if it doesn't align with your plans. It's easy to get frustrated when things don't happen on your timeline. You might feel stuck, anxious, or doubt that your dreams will ever come true. But the truth is, the universe has a way of arranging things perfectly, often in ways we can't see or understand at the moment. Learning to trust this process is key to living a balanced, fulfilled life. Think of your life as a complex puzzle with pieces that need to fall into place. Sometimes the piece you're waiting for isn't ready yet, or other parts of the puzzle need to be set first. If you force things or rush the process, you may end up with outcomes that aren't aligned with your true desires. Trusting the universe's timing allows you to relax, stay patient, and remain open to possibilities that may be better than anything you've imagined. One of the hardest parts of trusting the timing is dealing with delays or setbacks. Maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, your relationship isn't progressing as quickly as you hoped, or your business isn't growing as fast as you planned. Instead of seeing these as failures, try to view them as redirections. Often, what seems like a delay is actually the universe protecting you from something that isn't right for you, or preparing you for something even better. For example, think about the times when things didn't work out the way you wanted, only to later realize that it was for the best. Maybe a breakup led you to find a more compatible partner, or missing out on a job led you to a career that's more fulfilling. These experiences teach us that the universe has a bigger picture in mind, one that often unfolds in ways that are far more beautiful than we could plan ourselves. Another important aspect of trusting the universe's timing is letting go of control. Many of us try to micromanage every detail of our lives, thinking we know what's best. But constantly trying to control the outcome only creates stress and anxiety. Instead, practice surrendering. This doesn't mean giving up on your goals, but rather releasing the need to dictate every step of the journey. Focus on what you can control, such as taking inspired action and maintaining a positive mindset, and let the rest unfold naturally. Mindfulness and staying present can help you trust the timing of your life. When you're fully engaged in the present moment, you're less worried about what's coming next. You learn to appreciate where you are right now, even if it's not exactly where you want to be. Every stage of your journey has value, teaching you lessons that prepare you for what's ahead. For instance, a period of waiting might be a time for personal growth, learning new skills, or developing the patience that will serve you well when your desires finally manifest. Listening to your intuition can also guide you when things aren't moving as fast as you'd like. Your intuition often knows when it's time to take action and when it's time to wait. Pay attention to the subtle nudges or gut feelings that guide you. These inner signals are the universe's way of communicating with you, helping you navigate the timing of your life. It's also helpful to remind yourself that every delay or setback has a purpose. Instead of resisting or feeling defeated, ask yourself, what is this moment trying to teach me? Or, how can this experience make me stronger? This mindset shift helps you find meaning in the waiting periods and keeps you aligned with your long-term goals, even when progress seems slow. Trusting the universe's timing requires faith. Faith that things are happening for you, not to you, and that there's a plan unfolding beyond what you can see. The more you trust, the more peace you'll find in the journey. Remember, the universe's timing is always perfect, and it's never too late for your dreams to come true. Lesson 14. Listening to your gut. Your gut instinct, also known as intuition, is like an inner compass that guides you through life's decisions, often without needing a logical explanation. It's that quiet voice or subtle feeling that nudges you in the right direction, warns you of danger, or points you toward opportunities. Listening to your gut is about trusting that deep inner wisdom that knows what's best for you, even when your mind doesn't have all the answers. Intuition isn't something mystical. It's a real, powerful tool that everyone possesses. It's your subconscious mind processing information, past experiences, emotions, and observations in a split second to guide you. Sometimes, your gut feeling might come as a physical sensation, a flutter in your stomach, a sudden sense of calm, or an uneasy feeling that something isn't right. These signals are your body's way of communicating with you, urging you to pay attention. One of the biggest challenges in listening to your gut is quieting the noise of doubt, fear, and overthinking. We live in a world where logic and reasoning are highly valued, so it's easy to dismiss your intuition as irrational or unimportant. However, ignoring your gut can lead to missed opportunities, poor decisions, and a sense of disconnection from yourself. For instance, how many times have you ignored a gut feeling only to regret it later? Maybe you felt uneasy about a job offer but took it anyway, or had a bad feeling about a relationship that you chose to ignore. To start listening to your gut, you need to cultivate stillness and create space to hear that inner voice. Meditation, quiet reflection, or even simply sitting in nature can help you tune out distractions and reconnect with your intuition. When you feel conflicted or unsure about a decision, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what do I feel deep down about this? Instead of analyzing every detail, let your instincts guide you. It's important to trust your first impression, as your initial reaction often holds the most honest and intuitive insight. For example, if you walk into a room and immediately feel uncomfortable, don't dismiss it as irrational. Your gut is picking up on subtle cues, energy, body language, and vibes that your conscious mind might not fully register. Trusting these first impressions can save you from difficult situations or guide you towards something better. Another way to strengthen your intuition is by paying attention to patterns. If your gut consistently reacts the same way in similar situations, it's likely trying to tell you something important. For example, if you always feel drained after being around certain people, your intuition might be signaling that these relationships are not healthy for you. Recognizing and honoring these patterns helps you make decisions that align with your well-being. Journaling is another effective tool for connecting with your gut. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences can help you identify intuitive insights that you may overlook in the moment. When faced with a decision, jot down what your initial gut reaction is and why you feel that way. Over time, you'll start to see how often your intuition leads you in the right direction, building your confidence in trusting it. Intuition also plays a crucial role in creativity and problem-solving. When you're stuck or facing a challenge, your gut can often provide the spark of insight that leads to a breakthrough. Many of the world's most successful people, entrepreneurs, artists, and innovators, credit their gut instincts with guiding them toward their biggest achievements. They learned to trust that inner nudge, even when the path wasn't clear. Remember that intuition doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. You need to be patient and gentle with yourself, especially when learning to trust your gut. Start small. Listen to your intuition on minor decisions, like what to eat or what route to take home, and gradually build up to more significant choices. The more you practice, the stronger your connection to your intuition will become. Lesson 15. How to use mantras. Mantras are powerful words or phrases that you repeat to focus your mind, shift your energy, and align yourself with your desires. Think of mantras as verbal affirmations that help you channel positive energy and keep your thoughts centered on what you want to attract into your life. Whether you're seeking inner peace, confidence, abundance, or healing, mantras can be your daily reminder to stay on track. The word mantra comes from ancient Sanskrit and means mind tool. Mantras have been used for centuries in various spiritual practices, including meditation, yoga, and prayer. But you don't need to be spiritual or follow a particular tradition to benefit from them. Mantras work by creating a vibration that helps you align your thoughts with your intentions. When you repeat a mantra, you're not just saying words, you're setting an energetic frequency that resonates with your goals. To start using mantras, choose words or phrases that resonate deeply with you. Your mantra should reflect what you want to manifest or the state of mind you want to cultivate. For example, if you're struggling with self-doubt, a mantra like, "I am enough," or "I trust myself," can help you build confidence. If you're trying to attract abundance, try, "I am open to receiving wealth," or "Prosperity flows to me effortlessly." The key is to make your mantra positive, present tense, and personal, so it feels true to you. Once you have a mantra, find a quiet moment each day to repeat it. You can say your mantra silently in your mind, whisper it softly, or speak it aloud with conviction. Some people like to incorporate mantras into their meditation practice, repeating the phrase as they breathe in and out. Others prefer to use their mantra throughout the day, whenever they need a boost or a moment of calm. You can repeat your mantra in the shower, while driving, or before bed. The more you say it, the more it becomes ingrained in your mind. The repetition of a mantra helps to quiet negative thoughts and replace them with empowering beliefs. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed, repeating a calming mantra like, "I am at peace," helps redirect your focus from stress to serenity. Over time, this practice retrains your brain to respond differently to challenges, making you more resilient and centered. Visualization can also enhance the power of your mantra. As you repeat your words, imagine what it looks and feels like to embody the mantra fully. If your mantra is, "I am strong and capable," visualize yourself overcoming obstacles with confidence. See yourself standing tall, making decisions with ease, and moving through life with a sense of empowerment. The combination of mantra and visualization creates a strong, clear message to the universe that you are ready to receive what you desire. Mantras can also help you break negative patterns and habits. If you struggle with self-sabotaging thoughts like, "I always mess up," or "nothing ever goes right for me," a mantra can serve as a mental reset. Each time you catch yourself thinking negatively, interrupt the thought with your mantra. This not only shifts your mindset, but also reinforces new, positive beliefs that support your growth. In addition to personal mantras, you can also use traditional mantras that carry universal energy. For example, the mantra Om is considered the sound of the universe and is often used to connect with a higher state of consciousness. Another popular mantra is Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, which means peace in mind, body and spirit. While these mantras might seem simple, their repetitive nature can create a profound sense of calm and connection. The beauty of mantras is that they are accessible to everyone. No special skills or knowledge are required. They're easy to incorporate into your daily routine, whether you have 1 minute or 20. The more you engage with your mantra, the stronger the mental and energetic connection you build, transforming your thoughts and aligning your actions with your deepest intentions. Remember that consistency is key. Mantras are most effective when practiced regularly, so make them a part of your daily routine. Write them down on sticky notes, set reminders on your phone, or repeat them in your mind throughout the day. The more you use your mantra, the more you will start to see and feel its impact in your life. Lesson 16. Reading signs from the universe. The universe is always communicating with us, sending subtle signs and signals that can guide us on our path. These signs can appear in many forms: numbers, dreams, unexpected encounters, synchronicities, or even gut feelings. Learning to read and understand these signs can help you make better decisions, stay aligned with your goals, and feel supported on your journey. It's like having a gentle guide that nudges you in the right direction, reminding you that you're not alone. Signs from the universe often come in the form of synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that catch your attention and feel significant. For example, you might keep seeing the same number repeatedly, like 1111 or 222, which is often interpreted as a sign that you're on the right path. Or you might hear a song on the radio that perfectly answers a question you've been struggling with. These moments are not random. They are the universe's way of aligning with your thoughts and guiding you toward your highest good. Paying attention to recurring themes or patterns in your life can also reveal messages from the universe. If you keep encountering the same problem, person, or opportunity, it's worth reflecting on what it might be trying to teach you. For instance, if you repeatedly find yourself in situations where you're not valued at work, the universe might be signaling that it's time to seek a job that recognizes your worth. The more you notice these patterns, the clearer the messages become. Dreams are another powerful way the universe communicates with us. Your subconscious mind is deeply connected to the energy around you, and sometimes messages come through when your conscious mind is at rest. Pay attention to dreams that feel vivid, repetitive, or emotionally charged. Keeping a dream journal can help you track recurring symbols or themes and provide insights into areas of your life that need attention or change. Animal sightings or symbols can also be signs from the universe. If you keep seeing a particular animal, it might carry a message. For example, seeing a butterfly often symbolizes transformation and growth, while a hawk might represent the need to focus or rise above your current challenges. These symbols often resonate with what's happening in your life, guiding you to reflect on the qualities or lessons that the animal embodies. Numbers are one of the most common signs people notice. Repeating numbers like 111, 222, or 555 are often called angel numbers and are believed to carry specific meanings. For example, 111 might be a sign that you're manifesting your thoughts quickly, so keep them positive. Seeing 555 could indicate that big changes are coming, urging you to embrace new opportunities. If you notice repeating numbers, take a moment to pause and reflect on what you were thinking or feeling at that time. It's often directly related to the message the universe is sending you. Listening to your intuition is essential in reading signs from the universe. Your gut feelings are often the first signal that something is or isn't right, even before a physical sign appears. Trust these feelings and be open to the guidance they provide. If you feel drawn to a certain book, conversation, or place, follow that nudge. It might be leading you to the answer you've been seeking. People can also act as messengers of the universe. Ever have a stranger say something that felt like exactly what you needed to hear? Or a friend shares advice that resonates deeply? These moments are not coincidences. They are often divinely timed messages sent to guide you. Keep your ears open and be receptive to the wisdom that comes from unexpected sources. To connect more deeply with signs from the universe, set an intention to be open to them. Ask the universe for guidance on a specific issue and then remain aware of the signs that follow. This could be as simple as saying, "Show me a clear sign that I'm on the right path," and then staying alert to what unfolds in the days that follow. The signs may come through conversations, dreams, or sudden insights. Stay open and ready to receive. It's important to approach these signs with a sense of curiosity rather than overanalyzing every detail. Not every small coincidence is a message, but the ones that stand out, resonate deeply, or keep reappearing are worth paying attention to. Trust your intuition to guide you in discerning which signs are meaningful and which are just everyday occurrences. Remember that signs from the universe are meant to guide, not control. They offer gentle nudges, confirmations, and insights, but ultimately, the decisions and actions you take are in your hands. Use the signs as a source of support and reassurance, knowing that the universe is always working with you, helping you navigate your path. Lesson 17: Getting over doubt and fear. Doubt and fear are two of the most powerful barriers to achieving your dreams. They create an invisible wall that blocks you from taking action, believing in yourself, and fully trusting the process. Overcoming these emotions is crucial to aligning with the universe and manifesting what you want in life. It's normal to feel doubt and fear, especially when stepping into the unknown. But learning to manage and move past them is key to unlocking your full potential. Doubt often creeps in as that little voice that says, "What if I fail?" or "I'm not good enough." It's the inner critic that questions your abilities and constantly reminds you of past mistakes. While some level of self-reflection can be healthy, doubt can quickly spiral into self-sabotage, keeping you stuck in your comfort zone. The first step to overcoming doubt is recognizing it for what it is: a thought, not a fact. Just because you have a doubt doesn't mean it's true. Challenge your doubts by asking, is this fear based on facts or just my imagination running wild? One effective way to combat doubt is by reframing your thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, replace it with a more empowering statement like, I can learn and grow from this experience. This simple shift in language can transform your mindset and boost your confidence. Positive affirmations are also powerful tools to counteract doubt. Repeating phrases like, I am capable or I trust myself helps to reprogram your mind and create a more supportive inner dialogue. Fear, on the other hand, often feels like a looming presence that holds you back from taking risks or pursuing your goals. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown can keep you from moving forward. But remember, fear is often just a signal that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, an indication that you're growing. Instead of seeing fear as a stop sign, view it as a green light pointing you toward areas of personal development. To face your fears, start by breaking them down into smaller, manageable pieces. For example, if the thought of starting a new business terrifies you, don't focus on the entire journey at once. Start with one small step, like researching your market or reaching out to a mentor. Each small action builds momentum and chips away at your fear, making it feel less overwhelming. The more you take action in spite of fear, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Visualization can also be a powerful tool to overcome fear. Spend time imagining yourself succeeding in the face of fear. See yourself confidently delivering that presentation, launching that business, or achieving your goal. Feel the emotions of success, joy, pride, and relief. Visualization helps retrain your brain to associate new, positive feelings with the actions that once caused fear, making it easier to move forward. Fear often lives in the future, rooted in the what-ifs that haven't happened yet. To combat this, practice staying present. Mindfulness and grounding techniques, such as deep breathing or focusing on your immediate surroundings, can help pull you out of fearful thinking and back into the now. Remind yourself that in this very moment, you are safe, and you are capable of handling whatever comes next. Another key to overcoming fear and doubt is surrounding yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who uplift you, believe in you, and encourage you to keep going. Their energy can help counterbalance your own fears and doubts. Avoid negative environments and people who feed your insecurities or make you question your worth. Seek out stories of people who have overcome similar fears and doubts. Reading biographies, watching inspirational videos, or connecting with others who have faced their fears can be incredibly motivating. It shows you that you're not alone and that it's entirely possible to conquer the doubts and fears that seem so daunting. Remember, overcoming doubt and fear is not about eliminating these feelings altogether. It's about learning to act in spite of them. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Every time you push through a doubt or face a fear, you build resilience, grow stronger, and move closer to your dreams. Be kind to yourself throughout the process. It's okay to have moments of doubt and fear. What matters is that you keep moving forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. Celebrate your bravery, no matter how small the action. Over time, your confidence will grow, and the voices of doubt and fear will fade into the background. Lesson 18. What happens when you give something to someone else? Giving is a powerful act that goes beyond the material. It's an exchange of positive energy that creates a ripple effect in your life and the lives of others. When you give, whether it's your time, resources, kindness, or support, you're participating in the flow of abundance. This act of generosity sends a message to the universe that you believe in the endless supply of good things, and in turn, you open yourself up to receive more. Giving isn't just about charity, it's about creating a cycle of giving and receiving that elevates your energy and brings more of what you want into your life. One of the most immediate effects of giving is the sense of fulfillment and joy it brings. Think about a time when you helped someone without expecting anything in return. Maybe you gave a friend some advice, donated to a cause, or simply smiled at a stranger. That warm, uplifting feeling you get is not just a fleeting emotion, it's a shift in your energy that raises your vibration. When your vibration is high, you attract more positive experiences, opportunities, and people. Giving also shifts your focus from lack to abundance. When you share what you have, even if it's just a small gesture, you're operating from a mindset of plenty rather than scarcity. You're telling yourself and the universe, "I have enough to give," which reinforces the belief that there is always more than enough to go around. This mindset shift can be transformative, especially if you're struggling with feelings of not having enough or constantly worrying about your own needs. One of the beautiful aspects of giving is that it often comes back to you in unexpected ways. You might not receive directly from the person you helped, but the energy you put out will find its way back to you. This is sometimes called the law of reciprocity or the boomerang effect. For example, you might help a colleague at work, and later on, you find that someone else steps up to support you when you need it most. The act of giving creates a positive energy loop that keeps circulating, often showing up in your life as new opportunities, kindness from others, or unexpected blessings. Giving doesn't always have to be big or grand. Small acts of kindness can have a profound impact, both on the recipient and on you. Holding the door open for someone, paying for a stranger's coffee, or simply listening to someone who needs to talk are all forms of giving. These small moments remind you of your connection to others and the importance of contributing to the collective good. They also reinforce the idea that you are an active participant in the flow of life, not just a passive observer. Beyond the emotional and energetic benefits, giving also cultivates gratitude. When you give, you become more aware of what you have to offer, which naturally leads to a deeper appreciation of your own life. Gratitude and giving go hand in hand. The more grateful you are, the more you want to give, and the more you give, the more grateful you become. This creates a powerful cycle that keeps your energy aligned with abundance. Giving can also be a powerful tool for healing. When you've gone through tough times or are feeling stuck, giving to others can help shift your perspective and lift you out of your own challenges. It's a reminder that you have something valuable to offer, even when you feel depleted. Volunteering, mentoring, or simply being there for someone else can provide a sense of purpose and connection that helps you heal and grow. It's important to give from a place of genuine desire rather than obligation or expectation. True giving comes without strings attached. If you give expecting something in return, the energy is tainted by conditions and the cycle of abundance is disrupted. Instead, give because it feels good, because it's the right thing to do, or because you want to make a difference. The most powerful giving comes from the heart, unconditionally. Remember that giving also includes being generous to yourself. Self-care, setting boundaries, and giving yourself time to rest are just as important as giving to others. When you take care of your own needs, you fill your cup, making it easier to give freely without resentment or burnout. Balance is key. You can't pour from an empty cup, so ensure you're nurturing yourself as well. Lesson 19. Getting closer to peace of mind. Peace of mind is one of the most valuable states you can achieve. It's that feeling of calm, contentment, and inner balance that allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. When you have peace of mind, you're not easily shaken by external circumstances. Instead, you maintain a sense of stability and control over your thoughts and emotions. Achieving peace of mind is not about escaping challenges or ignoring reality. It's about learning to find calm within yourself, no matter what's happening around you. One of the first steps to achieving peace of mind is letting go of the need to control everything. Many of us struggle with anxiety because we're constantly trying to predict, manage, and control every outcome in our lives. But the truth is, we can't control everything, only our reactions to it. Accepting this fact is liberating. It allows you to release the pressure you put on yourself and start focusing on what you can control: your thoughts, actions, and mindset. Practicing mindfulness is a powerful way to cultivate peace of mind. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment, without judgment. It helps you detach from the constant chatter in your mind, which often revolves around worries about the past or future. When you're mindful, you can observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them, allowing you to respond calmly rather than react impulsively. Simple mindfulness exercises like focusing on your breath, observing your surroundings, or paying attention to the sensations in your body can ground you and bring you back to a state of calm. Another important aspect of finding peace is setting healthy boundaries. Many people lose their peace of mind because they're overextended, overwhelmed, or constantly putting others' needs before their own. Learn to say no when necessary and protect your time and energy. This isn't selfish, it's essential for maintaining your well-being. When you set boundaries, you create a space where you can rest, recharge, and nurture your own needs, which ultimately allows you to show up better for others. Simplifying your life can also lead to greater peace of mind. We often clutter our minds with unnecessary stress from overcomplicating our daily routines, relationships, and commitments. Declutter your environment, reduce your obligations, and focus on what truly matters. Ask yourself, is this adding value to my life, or is it just noise? The more you simplify, the more room you create for peace to enter. Gratitude plays a crucial role in achieving peace of mind. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude keeps you centered and helps you appreciate the present moment, reducing anxiety about what you don't have or what might go wrong. Start a daily gratitude practice, whether it's writing down 3 things you're thankful for each day or simply taking a moment to reflect on your blessings. This practice helps ground you in positivity and reduces the mental clutter that disrupts your peace. Forgiveness is another key to inner peace. Holding on to grudges, anger, or resentment keeps you stuck in the past and drains your energy. Forgiving others and yourself doesn't mean condoning bad behavior. It means freeing yourself from the burden of negative emotions. When you forgive, you release the heavy weight that holds you back, making space for peace, joy, and new opportunities to flow into your life. Taking care of your physical health also contributes to your peace of mind. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep all play a role in keeping your body and mind functioning at their best. Physical well-being directly impacts your mental state. When you feel good physically, it's easier to maintain a calm and balanced mindset. Even a short daily walk can clear your mind and lift your spirits. Connecting with nature is a simple yet powerful way to restore peace. Spending time outdoors, whether it's a hike, a walk in the park, or simply sitting under a tree, helps ground you and reconnect with the natural rhythms of life. Nature has a calming effect that soothes your nervous system, reduces stress, and reminds you of the simplicity and beauty of the world around you. Meditation is one of the most effective practices for cultivating peace of mind. Even just a few minutes a day of sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, or repeating a calming mantra can significantly reduce stress and bring a sense of inner tranquility. Meditation helps you step back from your thoughts, observe them without judgment, and return to a state of calmness and balance. Over time, it trains your mind to stay centered, even in the midst of chaos. Practice acceptance. Peace of mind comes from accepting what you cannot change and embracing life as it is. This doesn't mean giving up on your goals or desires. It means acknowledging the present moment without resistance. Acceptance allows you to move forward without being weighed down by frustration or anger over things beyond your control. It's about making peace with the present so you can approach the future with clarity and calm. Lesson 20. Enjoy the little wins. Celebrating small victories is one of the most effective ways to keep yourself motivated, positive, and on track toward your bigger goals. It's easy to overlook these small wins because we often focus so much on the end result that we forget to appreciate the progress we're making along the way. However, recognizing and celebrating even the tiniest accomplishments is crucial to maintaining momentum, building confidence, and staying connected to your journey. Small wins are like stepping stones that lead you toward your ultimate destination. Each step, no matter how small, represents progress. Whether it's finishing a chapter of a book you're reading, completing a workout, reaching out to a new contact, or simply getting through a tough day, these wins matter. They are proof that you're moving forward, taking action, and making things happen, even when it feels like progress is slow. Celebrating small wins creates positive reinforcement, which boosts your motivation and energy. Our brains are wired to seek rewards, and when you acknowledge your efforts, you release feel-good chemicals like dopamine. This creates a positive feedback loop, encouraging you to keep going because you feel good about what you've achieved. Over time, this habit of celebrating small wins builds a sense of accomplishment that keeps you focused and motivated, even when the road gets tough. One way to celebrate small wins is to keep a win journal. At the end of each day, write down at least one thing you accomplished, no matter how minor it may seem. This could be something as simple as making a healthy meal, sticking to your schedule, or having a positive conversation. When you look back at these entries, you'll see just how much progress you've made, which can be incredibly uplifting and encouraging during moments of doubt. Another great way to celebrate is by rewarding yourself. Rewards don't have to be big or expensive. They can be anything that makes you feel good. Treat yourself to your favorite snack. Take a break to enjoy a relaxing activity, or watch an episode of your favorite show. The key is to acknowledge your effort and give yourself something to look forward to. Rewards create a sense of joy in the journey, reminding you that the process is just as important as the outcome. Sharing your wins with others can also amplify the sense of celebration. Tell a friend, family member, or colleague about your accomplishments, no matter how small. Not only does this spread positive energy, but it also creates a sense of accountability and support. You might even inspire those around you to start celebrating their own small wins, creating a ripple effect of positivity. Visual reminders can also help you keep track of and celebrate your progress. Consider creating a visual board, checklist, or progress tracker where you can see your achievements grow. Crossing off completed tasks or adding stickers to a goal chart might seem simple, but these visual cues serve as constant reminders of how far you've come. They make the abstract concept of progress tangible, boosting your morale whenever you look at them. It's important to shift your mindset from focusing solely on the destination to embracing the journey. Often, the pursuit of a goal is filled with challenges, setbacks, and hard work. By celebrating small wins, you train yourself to see the journey as a series of successes, rather than a long struggle to a distant finish line. This perspective makes the entire process more enjoyable and less stressful, helping you stay committed even when the going gets tough. Small wins also help you build confidence, which is crucial for tackling bigger challenges. Every time you succeed, no matter how small the success, you reinforce the belief that you are capable. This growing confidence empowers you to take on bigger tasks, push past your comfort zone, and keep striving for more. The more you acknowledge your capabilities, the more resilient you become in the face of obstacles. Furthermore, celebrating small wins helps to keep your goals in focus. Each small success acts as a reminder of why you're doing what you're doing and keeps you aligned with your purpose. It's easy to get lost in daily routines or feel overwhelmed by the scale of your ambitions, but small wins pull you back into the present, reconnecting you with your why. Lastly, remember that life is made up of moments, not just milestones. Enjoying the little wins is a way of living in gratitude and appreciating the journey you're on. It teaches you to find joy in the present and not just in the end result. By celebrating along the way, you enrich your life with moments of happiness, fulfillment, and pride, making the entire experience of pursuing your goals more meaningful and rewarding. Lesson 20. Enjoy the little wins. Celebrating small victories is one of the most effective ways to keep yourself motivated, positive, and on track toward your bigger goals. It's easy to overlook these small wins because we often focus so much on the end result that we forget to appreciate the progress we're making along the way. However, recognizing and celebrating even the tiniest accomplishments is crucial to maintaining momentum, building confidence, and staying connected to your journey. Small wins are like stepping stones that lead you toward your ultimate destination. Each step, no matter how small, represents progress. Whether it's finishing a chapter of a book you're reading, completing a workout, reaching out to a new contact, or simply getting through a tough day, these wins matter. They are proof that you're moving forward, taking action, and making things happen, even when it feels like progress is slow. Celebrating small wins creates positive reinforcement, which boosts your motivation and energy. Our brains are wired to seek rewards, and when you acknowledge your efforts, you release feel-good chemicals like dopamine. This creates a positive feedback loop, encouraging you to keep going because you feel good about what you've achieved. Over time, this habit of celebrating small wins builds a sense of accomplishment that keeps you focused and motivated even when the road gets tough. One way to celebrate small wins is to keep a win journal. At the end of each day, write down at least one thing you accomplished, no matter how minor it may seem. This could be something as simple as making a healthy meal, sticking to your schedule, or having a positive conversation. When you look back at these entries, you'll see just how much progress you've made, which can be incredibly uplifting and encouraging during moments of doubt. Another great way to celebrate is by rewarding yourself. Rewards don't have to be big or expensive. They can be anything that makes you feel good. Treat yourself to your favorite snack, take a break to enjoy a relaxing activity, or watch an episode of your favorite show. The key is to acknowledge your effort and give yourself something to look forward to. Rewards create a sense of joy in the journey, reminding you that the process is just as important as the outcome. Sharing your wins with others can also amplify the sense of celebration. Tell a friend, family member, or colleague about your accomplishments, no matter how small. Not only does this spread positive energy, but it also creates a sense of accountability and support. You might even inspire those around you to start celebrating their own small wins, creating a ripple effect of positivity. Visual reminders can also help you keep track of and celebrate your progress. Consider creating a visual board, checklist, or progress tracker where you can see your achievements grow. Crossing off completed tasks or adding stickers to a goal chart might seem simple, but these visual cues serve as constant reminders of how far you've come. They make the abstract concept of progress tangible, boosting your morale whenever you look at them. It's important to shift your mindset from focusing solely on the destination to embracing the journey. Often, the pursuit of a goal is filled with challenges, setbacks, and hard work. By celebrating small wins, you train yourself to see the journey as a series of successes rather than a long struggle to a distant finish line. This perspective makes the entire process more enjoyable and less stressful, helping you stay committed even when the going gets tough. Small wins also help you build confidence, which is crucial for tackling bigger challenges. Every time you succeed, no matter how small the success, you reinforce the belief that you are capable. This growing confidence empowers you to take on bigger tasks, push past your comfort zone, and keep striving for more. The more you acknowledge your capabilities, the more resilient you become in the face of obstacles. Furthermore, celebrating small wins helps to keep your goals in focus. Each small success acts as a reminder of why you're doing what you're doing and keeps you aligned with your purpose. It's easy to get lost in daily routines or feel overwhelmed by the scale of your ambitions, but small wins pull you back into the present, reconnecting you with your why. Remember that life is made up of moments, not just milestones. Enjoying the little wins is a way of living in gratitude and appreciating the journey you're on. It teaches you to find joy in the present and not just in the end result. By celebrating along the way, you enrich your life with moments of happiness, fulfillment, and pride, making the entire experience of pursuing your goals more meaningful and rewarding. Lesson 21. How important it is to keep going. Perseverance is the secret ingredient behind every success story. No matter how talented, smart, or resourceful you are, the ability to keep going, even when things get tough, is what truly sets you apart. The road to achieving your dreams is rarely smooth. It's often filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But the simple act of refusing to give up, of pushing forward one step at a time, is what will ultimately lead you to your goals. Keeping going doesn't mean you won't face challenges. It means you decide not to let those challenges define you. You'll have days when progress feels slow or non-existent, when you question whether you're on the right path, or when failure feels imminent. These moments are normal and often unavoidable, but they're also where the most growth happens. Every time you choose to keep going, you're building resilience, strengthening your resolve, and proving to yourself that you have what it takes to overcome whatever comes your way. One of the most powerful motivators for keeping going is to remember your why. Why did you start this journey in the first place? What is the bigger picture that drives you? When you reconnect with your purpose, you reignite the passion that fuels your perseverance. Write down your reasons for pursuing your goals and keep them somewhere visible. On days when your motivation wanes, reading these reminders can help you find the strength to push through. It's also important to embrace failure as part of the process, not as a sign that you should stop. Every successful person has faced failure, often many times over. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb, famously saying, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone toward it. Each failure provides valuable lessons that guide you closer to your goal, helping you refine your approach, adjust your strategy, and become better equipped for the next attempt. Breaking your goals into smaller, manageable tasks can make it easier to keep going, especially when the overall journey feels overwhelming. Instead of focusing on the enormity of what you're trying to achieve, focus on what you can do today. What small action can you take that moves you forward? By concentrating on the next step rather than the entire staircase, you reduce the pressure and make progress feel achievable. Each small action builds momentum, and over time, those small actions add up to significant accomplishments. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can also help you persevere. The people you spend time with greatly impact your mindset and energy. Seek out those who encourage, support, and inspire you, especially during tough times. A supportive friend, mentor, or community can provide the motivation you need to keep going when you feel like giving up. They can offer new perspectives, remind you of your strengths, and help you see possibilities where you might see obstacles. Self-compassion is another key to perseverance. Be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. It's easy to be hard on yourself, to criticize your mistakes, or to feel frustrated by setbacks. But self-compassion allows you to acknowledge your struggles without letting them derail you. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend in a similar situation. Give yourself permission to take breaks when needed, to rest, and to regroup. Perseverance isn't about running yourself into the ground, it's about pacing yourself for the long haul. It's also helpful to keep your focus on progress, not perfection. The pursuit of perfection can be paralyzing, leading to procrastination or fear of taking action. Instead, celebrate your progress, no matter how imperfect it may be. Recognize that every effort you make, every step forward, is a win. Perfection is not the goal. Progress is. By focusing on the fact that you're moving forward, however slowly, you keep your momentum and motivation alive. Visualizing your success can also be a powerful tool to help you keep going. Spend time each day picturing yourself achieving your goals. See the details, feel the emotions of success, and imagine the impact of your hard work paying off. Visualization not only keeps you connected to your dreams, but also trains your mind to expect positive outcomes, making it easier to stay committed when the going gets tough. Remember that perseverance is about consistency, not speed. You don't have to make giant leaps every day. Sometimes all you need to do is put one foot in front of the other. Some days will be better than others, and that's okay. The key is to keep showing up, to keep trying, and to keep believing in yourself. Success isn't a straight line. It's a series of ups and downs, but as long as you keep moving forward, you're already winning. Lesson 22. Utilizing the moon's power. The moon has a profound influence on Earth, affecting tides, weather, and even our own emotions and energy. For centuries, people have recognized the moon's power and have used its phases to guide their intentions, rituals, and personal growth. By understanding and aligning yourself with the natural cycles of the moon, you can harness its energy to manifest your desires, release what no longer serves you, and stay in tune with the rhythms of the universe. The moon goes through 8 phases during its monthly cycle, but the most impactful for manifestation and release are the new moon and the full moon. Each phase has its own unique energy, which you can tap into to enhance your life. New moon. The new moon marks the beginning of the lunar cycle and is a time of new beginnings, fresh starts, and setting intentions. It's like a blank canvas, offering the perfect opportunity to plant the seeds of your desires. During this phase, the moon is not visible in the sky. symbolizing the hidden potential of your dreams. Use the new moon as a time to reflect on what you want to create in your life. Write down your goals, visualize them clearly, and set your intentions with conviction. This is a powerful time to start new projects, launch ideas, or make changes in your life. To maximize the energy of the new moon, create a simple ritual. Find a quiet space, light a candle, and spend a few moments meditating on your intentions. Write them down on a piece of paper, focusing on the details and emotions of what you want to manifest. Keep this list somewhere you can revisit it during the lunar cycle, reminding yourself of the seeds you've planted. Waxing moon. After the new moon, the moon begins to grow, moving into the waxing phase. This is a time of building, growth, and taking action. The waxing moon's energy supports your efforts, encouraging you to work toward your goals with enthusiasm and determination. During this phase, focus on taking practical steps to bring your intentions to life. This is the time for planning, developing, and moving forward. Use this energy to stay motivated, push past obstacles, and keep your momentum going. Full moon. The full moon is the peak of the lunar cycle, a time of culmination, clarity, and illumination. It shines a bright light on everything, revealing truths, insights, and the results of your efforts. The full moon's energy is powerful, emotional, and intense, often bringing hidden feelings and unresolved issues to the surface. This is a time to reflect on what you've achieved, celebrate your progress, and acknowledge any areas that need adjustment. The full moon is also a powerful time for release and letting go. Just as the moon has reached its fullness, it's a perfect moment to let go of anything that's holding you back. Negative habits, limiting beliefs, toxic relationships, or old emotional baggage. Create a ritual for release. Write down what you want to let go of, and then safely burn the paper, visualizing these things leaving your life. This symbolic act clears the space for new opportunities and growth in the next lunar cycle. Waning moon. Following the full moon, the moon begins to wane, gradually shrinking back to darkness. This is a time of rest, reflection, and introspection. The waning moon encourages you to slow down, evaluate your progress, and let go of what no longer aligns with your goals. It's a period for decluttering your mind, body, and environment, preparing yourself for the new cycle to come. Use this time to practice self-care, recharge your energy, and make space for new beginnings. Incorporating the moon's phases into your routine doesn't have to be complex. Even a simple practice of journaling your intentions during the new moon and reflecting on them during the full moon can help you stay aligned with your goals. You can also use crystals, affirmations, or meditations that resonate with the moon's energy to amplify your practice. By aligning your actions with the moon's natural rhythms, you connect more deeply with the flow of the universe. You become more mindful of your own cycles of growth, release, and renewal, making it easier to work with your energy rather than against it. This practice helps you stay grounded, focused, and in tune with the greater forces that guide our lives. The moon also serves as a powerful reminder of life's cycles, of beginnings and endings, growth and release. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, so do our own journeys. Learning to flow with these natural rhythms can bring a sense of peace, patience, and understanding that everything has its time. Lesson 23: How to deal with wants that aren't being met. It's natural to feel frustrated, disappointed, or even defeated when your desires aren't being met. You've put in the effort, set your intentions, and done the work, but sometimes it feels like the universe just isn't delivering. Dealing with unmet wants is a common part of the manifestation journey, and learning how to navigate these moments with grace, patience, and resilience is crucial. It's not about giving up on your dreams. It's about understanding that delays don't mean denial, and that the process often holds valuable lessons that prepare you for what's next. The first step in dealing with unmet wants is to reassess your expectations and timelines. Often, we set rigid deadlines for ourselves, expecting everything to fall into place exactly when we want it to. However, the universe doesn't always operate on our timetable. There may be other factors at play, such as unseen opportunities being lined up, personal growth that needs to happen, or timing that will ultimately serve you better. It's essential to practice flexibility and remind yourself that just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it never will. Trust that the universe has a plan that is often better than anything you could have imagined. Use this time of waiting as an opportunity for self-reflection. Ask yourself, is there something I need to learn or change before this desire can be met? Sometimes, unmet wants are an invitation to grow, adapt, or pivot in a new direction. For example, if you've been trying to land a job and keep facing rejection, consider whether there's a skill you need to develop, a different approach to take, or perhaps a different career path that might be more fulfilling. Unmet desires often push us to look inward, refine our goals, and align more closely with our true selves. Another powerful strategy is to focus on what you can control and take action in the areas that are within your reach. If a particular goal feels stuck, shift your attention to other aspects of your life where you can make progress. This might mean working on personal development, strengthening your relationships, or pursuing hobbies that bring you joy. By staying active and engaged, you keep your energy moving, which can create new opportunities and shift the momentum toward your desires. It's also essential to manage your mindset during times when your wants aren't being met. It's easy to fall into a negative spiral of self-doubt, fear, or frustration, but these emotions can further block your ability to manifest what you want. Practice reframing your thoughts by focusing on gratitude and the progress you've already made, no matter how small. Remind yourself of past challenges you've overcome and how far you've come. Keeping a positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring your feelings. It means choosing to focus on what's possible rather than dwelling on what hasn't happened yet. Acceptance is another key component of dealing with unmet wants. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means making peace with the current situation and releasing the need to force things. When you accept where you are right now, you reduce the resistance that comes from fighting against reality. This acceptance opens up space for new insights, opportunities, and inspiration to flow in. It's about saying, I'm okay with where I am, and I trust that everything will unfold in the right time. Consider the possibility that what you want may not be exactly what you need right now. Sometimes the universe has a way of redirecting us towards something better. You might be fixated on a specific outcome, but that doesn't mean it's the only path to your happiness or success. Be open to alternatives and stay flexible in your thinking. For example, if you're set on moving to a particular city but keep facing obstacles, ask yourself if there's another location that might offer what you're truly seeking, whether it's community, opportunity, or adventure. Letting go of attachment to the outcome is a powerful way to deal with unmet wants. Attachment often creates anxiety, desperation, and a sense of lack, all of which can block your manifestations. Practice detachment by focusing on the journey rather than the destination. Enjoy the process of working toward your goals without putting all your happiness on the end result. When you detach, you free yourself from the emotional roller coaster of unmet expectations and allow the universe to surprise you with something even better. Spiritual practices such as meditation, journaling, or connecting with nature can also help you find peace when your wants aren't being met. These practices allow you to reconnect with your inner self, find clarity, and release negative emotions. Journaling about your feelings can provide a healthy outlet for your frustration and help you see things from a new perspective. Meditation helps quiet the mind, reducing stress and anxiety, and opens up space for new ideas and solutions to come through. Remember that sometimes the journey itself is the reward. The process of striving, learning, and growing shapes you into the person you're meant to be. Unmet wants are not failures. They are part of your path. Embrace the lessons, stay open to new possibilities, and keep faith in your ability to create a life that fulfills you. Lesson 24. Understanding Divine Order. Understanding divine order means recognizing that everything in the universe happens for a reason, often in ways that we can't immediately see or understand. It's the belief that there's a higher plan at work, guiding us through every experience, challenge, and triumph. Divine order doesn't mean that life will always be easy, or that things will unfold exactly as you want them to. Rather, it's about trusting that there's a purpose behind every event, even those that seem difficult or unfair at the moment. When you embrace this concept, you can navigate life with more peace, patience, and resilience, knowing that everything is happening for your ultimate good. Divine order teaches us that the universe operates on a timeline and a plan that is far greater than our own. While we may have specific goals, desires, and expectations, sometimes what we think is best for us is not in alignment with the bigger picture of our lives. The twists, turns, and unexpected detours you encounter are not mistakes. They are perfectly timed steps designed to help you grow, learn, and ultimately align with your true path. This perspective allows you to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as setbacks. One of the key aspects of divine order is surrendering control. As humans, we often feel the need to micromanage our lives, to plan every detail, and to make things happen according to our schedule. However, divine order asks us to let go of this need to control and to trust that things will unfold in the right way and at the right time. This doesn't mean you should stop working toward your goals. It means you should release the tight grip of expectation and remain open to the possibility that the universe may have a different, and often better, plan in store. Trusting in divine order requires a shift in mindset from seeing life as something that happens to you to something that happens for you. Every experience, whether joyful or challenging, serves a purpose in your personal evolution. For example, a job loss might feel devastating at first, but it could be the push you need to pursue a career that truly aligns with your passions. A failed relationship might break your heart, but it could be clearing the way for a more fulfilling connection in the future. Divine order helps you see the hidden blessings in these moments, reminding you that every door that closes is leading you to another that's meant to open. When you embrace divine order, you also begin to see the interconnectedness of life. The people you meet, the opportunities that arise, and even the obstacles you face are all part of a larger web that's guiding you toward your highest potential. This understanding fosters a sense of gratitude and appreciation for every aspect of your journey, including the parts that don't go as planned. It teaches you to look for the lessons in every experience and to trust that each step is leading you exactly where you need to be. One way to connect more deeply with divine order is through meditation and reflection. Spend time in quiet contemplation, asking for guidance and clarity on your path. Be open to receiving insights from unexpected places, whether it's a sudden idea, a conversation with a friend, or a feeling of peace that washes over you. These moments of intuition are the universe's way of communicating with you, offering you direction and reassurance that you are being guided. Another important practice is to release the need for immediate answers. Often we become frustrated when we don't understand why something is happening or when we feel stuck in uncertainty. Divine order reminds us that not everything is meant to be understood right away. Some answers reveal themselves only in hindsight, when we can look back and see how the pieces fit together. Practice patience and allow time to reveal the wisdom behind your experiences. Gratitude plays a significant role in embracing divine order. Even when things don't go as expected, finding something to be grateful for in the situation can shift your perspective. Gratitude helps you see beyond the immediate disappointment and recognize that there is still good to be found. It keeps your energy positive and aligned with the flow of the universe, making it easier to trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even when it doesn't feel like it. Letting go of judgment is another crucial aspect of understanding divine order. It's easy to label experiences as good or bad based on how they affect us in the moment. However, when you look at life through the lens of divine order, you realize that every experience has value. What seems like a setback may be setting you up for a breakthrough. What feels like rejection may be redirecting you towards something far better suited to you. Letting go of judgment allows you to embrace life as it is, without resistance, and to find peace in the process. Remember that divine order doesn't mean sitting back and doing nothing. It means taking inspired action while trusting the process. Listen to your intuition, follow your passions, and pursue your goals with enthusiasm, but do so with the understanding that the outcome may look different than you expected, and that's okay. By balancing action with trust, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, allowing divine order to work its magic in your life. Lesson 25. Trusting that everything works out as it should. Trusting that everything works out as it should is about having faith in the journey of life, even when it doesn't go according to your plans. This mindset is rooted in the belief that the universe is always working behind the scenes, aligning people, events, and opportunities to guide you toward your highest good. It's a powerful perspective that allows you to navigate life's uncertainties with grace, patience, and confidence, knowing that every twist and turn is leading you exactly where you need to be. One of the most liberating aspects of this belief is the freedom it gives you from the anxiety of constant control. Many of us spend our lives trying to micromanage every aspect of our reality, from our careers and relationships to our health and finances. While planning and goal setting are important, the need to control every outcome can become exhausting and counterproductive. Trusting that everything works out as it should means letting go of the relentless need for certainty and embracing the flow of life. It's natural to feel disappointed when things don't go as planned. Perhaps you didn't get the job you wanted, a relationship ended, or a long-awaited goal seems out of reach. In these moments, it's easy to fall into a mindset of doubt, frustration, or even self-blame. But what if, instead of seeing these experiences as failures, you viewed them as redirections? Often, the things that don't work out are making space for something better, something that aligns more closely with your true path. This concept can be beautifully illustrated by looking back at your own life. Think about a time when something didn't go your way, but later on, it led to a positive outcome that you couldn't have foreseen at the time. Perhaps losing a job pushed you to start your own business, or a breakup led you to meet someone who truly supports and loves you. These experiences remind us that setbacks are often setups for something greater, and the detours we take are sometimes the exact routes we need to be on. To trust that everything works out as it should, it's essential to cultivate patience. Patience allows you to wait calmly without anxiety, even when the path ahead is unclear. It's about accepting that life unfolds at its own pace and that your timing may not always match the universe's timing. During these waiting periods, focus on what you can control: your mindset, your actions, and your willingness to stay open to new possibilities. Use this time to learn, grow, and prepare yourself for the opportunities that are coming. Faith is another cornerstone of this mindset. Faith isn't just a religious or spiritual concept. It's a deep-seated belief that you are supported by something greater than yourself. It's trusting that even when you can't see the bigger picture, there is one. Faith gives you the courage to keep going, even in the face of uncertainty, and to let go of the fears that hold you back. You don't need to have all the answers to have faith. You just need to believe that you're being guided and that everything is happening for a reason. Staying present is a powerful way to strengthen your trust in the process. Often, our worries stem from imagining worst-case scenarios or ruminating on past regrets. By staying grounded in the present moment, you can appreciate where you are right now without getting caught up in what could go wrong. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, deep breathing, or simply paying attention to your surroundings, help you stay centered and remind you that in this moment, you are okay. Another important aspect of trusting that everything works out is embracing uncertainty. Life is inherently unpredictable, and no matter how much we plan, unexpected events will happen. Instead of fearing the unknown, try to see it as a space of infinite possibilities. Uncertainty can be a doorway to new adventures, opportunities, and experiences that you might never have considered. By embracing the unknown, you open yourself up to life's magic and allow the universe to surprise you in ways you couldn't have imagined. Letting go of the need to compare your journey to others is also crucial. It's easy to feel disheartened when you see others achieving what you want or moving faster toward their goals. But everyone's path is unique, and comparing your timeline to someone else's only creates unnecessary stress and doubt. Trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, at the pace that's right for you. The success of others doesn't diminish your own. It's simply a reminder that good things are possible for everyone, including you. Gratitude plays a significant role in reinforcing the belief that everything works out as it should. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your attention away from what's lacking and toward what's abundant in your life. Gratitude helps you see the hidden blessings in your current situation, even when things aren't perfect. It's a reminder that, no matter where you are on your journey, there is always something to be thankful for, and that mindset opens the door for more positive experiences to flow in. Lastly, remember that trusting in the process doesn't mean you won't face challenges or setbacks. It means you'll handle them with a sense of peace and confidence that you're on the right path. Life is a series of highs and lows, but trusting that everything works out as it should allows you to ride the waves with grace, knowing that every experience is bringing you closer to your purpose. And there you have it, 25 powerful lessons to help you get anything you want from the universe. Remember, the key is to apply these lessons consistently. The universe is always listening, so make sure you're sending out the right signals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.